Hello. No, it's been a while, but welcome back to another episode of Be Bold, Maddie's Truth. So, today I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people are suffering with right now. A lot of family members and have no idea what to do, no idea how to get out of it. The only thing that I can advise is to continue to have faith and to continue to be there for these people, supporting them, and never give up. Because in the long run, regardless of how wrong they are, you have to keep in mind that it's not them, that it is the addiction. So, you guessed it. This episode is going to be discussing addiction and how people deal with addiction and what to do when you feel you have nothing left to do to help this person and you just want to give up. I have been dealing with addiction since I was a child. My father is an alcoholic, still an alcoholic. And unfortunately, I've hit that limit where I feel as if this is it. He's never going to change. He's going to die an alcoholic. As sad as that makes me and is, some people just can't fight it. Some people are just so used to being that way, they don't know any other way and don't want to know any other way. So this is now becoming a choice. I have continuously put him in rehab, and he has come out of rehab and even went as far as a whole year of being sober and then went right back. A lot of people that have addiction suffer from other things outside of just this addiction, such as depression or anxiety, and being on drugs or being intoxicated is what helps them escape these other mental issues that they're dealing with, or maybe they're battling other traumatizing things that are going on in their life and this is their escape route, or maybe they're at an age where they feel a lot of pain and they just want to get away from that pain. And what I mean by pain is physical pain, such as arthritis, or just pain from just old age. So this is their escape route. Some people also become a different person when they're under the influence of drugs or alcohol, such as they become more bold, have more courage, more social, versus when they're sober, they're super quiet, super shy, don't have much of a personality, don't really talk to anyone, and that's when their depression kicks in. And this is actually my father. He suffers from depression, and due to his depression, he's very antisocial, does not really talk to a lot of people, keeps to himself, very shy and very quiet. But the minute he's intoxicated, he talks a lot. He's very social, he's very open. He's also very violent, which is just verbal, never has done anything to hurt anyone, and he would never hurt anyone. But for those people that don't know him and have no idea what his intentions are and what kind of person he is, they would take offense to anything that he says and probably want to beat him up, which usually tends to be the outcome when you're in bars or clubs or anywhere where there's a lot of people and you're putting yourself in a position to be hurt. So we worry about him all the time. Anyhow, it is very stressful. It's frustrating. And the only thing that I do and can do is pray for my father, because I have a lot of faith and I believe in God, and I know that when I'm not around, there's nothing I can do. I can't be with him 24/7. So the only option is for me to just leave it in God's hands and pray for the best, pray for a good outcome, because I have my hands tied. There isn't more that I can do. I have done everything in my power. I still continue to put him in rehab, and I would advise anyone else who's going through the same with a family member or partner to not give up, to continue to be there as a support system for them, to not allow them to feel alone, because when they are alone is when depression kicks in the most, or any other, issues that they're having, such as suicide. If you want to help them, if you love them, then you will fight for them. You will fight with them, and you will allow them to know that they are not alone, that they have someone there. Always be an ear to listen, always be a phone call away, always answer, and always allow yourself to be that light when they only see darkness. Don't ever give up on them, because in the long run, when everyone turns their back, the addiction takes over and the addiction ends up winning. And we don't want the addiction to win, because we love this person. We want this person to be saved. We want this person to change. Even if it's years and years later down the road, if they change, that's still a blessing. As long as there is life, there is a blessing and there is a chance. So my advice to you is to continue to be the light, continue to be a support system, continue to be faithful, continue to pray, and never give up. That is the only thing that I can say. Stay strong, because they need you to be strong for them, because they cannot be strong. So do not ever close your doors. Always have your doors open. Always let them know how much you love them. Always let them know how appreciated they are. Always let them know how much they are needed. Because when you start to make them feel as if they're not wanted, not needed, not loved, then that's when they give up too. And both of you cannot give up. You have to be the strength for the weak. So that is what I do. That is what I am. So despite how much I want to give up, and despite how much I cry, despite how frustrated and how much pain I go through having to see my father day in and day out struggling with this addiction, it would hurt me a lot worse to see him die with this addiction. And although I have no control of that, and although that may be the outcome in the long run if he doesn't change, I don't give up. I'm still there. I'm always there. I make sure that I am always there, so that he knows that he's not alone, that he's loved, and he's such a great person, and I feel he deserves so much more than the life that he has given himself. And I feel that my purpose is to always be there for him, the same way that he was always there for me, despite how much he struggled with his addiction. He did his best as a single parent to take care of us and raise us, and I can never say anything bad about my father. He is a great man. I love him with all my heart, and I don't know what I would do without him. My life would be completely a mess without him. He's my support system too. When I need an ear to listen, he's always there. When I feel afraid, as grown of a woman as I am now, he's who I can go lay next to and feel safe, my security. And I am that to him too. So never give up. Always be there. That about sums up my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that bell if you want to talk about any addictions or issues that you're dealing with. Comment below. There is ways that you can reach me directly one-on-one to have a consultation. Mari's Motivational Coach on Instagram, or Never Say Never _2223 at Instagram. Otherwise, I'm more than willing to comment underneath this video. If there is any topics that you would like for me to discuss, you can also comment that below. I would love to see them. If you don't want to miss any videos, do hit that bell so you can receive the notification once I upload the next video. Until next time, truthfully yours, be bold, Mari's Truth.